Hello viewers, welcome to Ascension TV. As you know, my name is Benedict Yusuf Benzino, winning souls for Christ as usual. So with me in the studio today, we are going to be looking at a very interesting topic which has been an issue. People have been asking so many questions about. So with me in the studio is
Dr. Mercy Sonda.
Welcome, Doctor. So today we are looking at mixed marriage. Mixed marriage has been an issue in the Catholic Church and in other church. We've seen a situation where an active person marries in the Catholic Church, get married, and they take him away from the Catholic Church to a different church. And other cases, you bring somebody from outside to the Catholic Church, and there's a whole lot of misconception about this topic. So please, we want you to throw more light on this. Thank you.
Good afternoon, viewers. We've already introduced ourselves. The main topic we have on our plate this afternoon, it has to do with mixed marriages. So for our understanding, we need to remind ourselves what mixed marriage means. Mixed marriage is the union of a matured male and female who one of them happened to be a baptized Catholic and the other fellow may be baptized in another denomination, but the fellow is not a Catholic. In furtherance to that, for clarity, let me also add that mixed marriage occurs in situations whereby you have a baptized Catholic and this other fellow is not baptized, but he or she belongs to another body of Christ in a separate denomination. That too is considered to be a mixed marriage. Then thirdly, I'm going to let us know again that mixed marriage also occurs when you have a baptized Catholic marrying somebody who does not even belong to any faith-based denomination at all, be it Christian, be it Muslim, and what you have is that that fellow may belong to the sect of worshippers, maybe traditional worshippers. In Catholic domain, we refer to that kind of partner as disparity of cult. So with what we have in our own doctrine and with the canon law, for objectivity and for allowing what we call a form of social interaction, it is not that the local ordinary frowns at mixed marriages in Catholic Church, but the issue there is that do our youths actually understand the tenets and the nitty-gritty of what mixed marriages entail? That is why we have marriage preparation class being instituted in this parish. And you know, during the course of interactive session, when you have this marriage preparation class, different topics ensues. So when this issue of mixed marriages come into being, you allow the individual concerned, who could either be a Catholic or a non-Catholic, to understand what the partner is supposed to know concerning what our faith is as far as Catholic religion is concerned. So having said that, if our youth come up that he or she wants to marry a non-Catholic, in the course of that marriage preparation class and interaction, you allow that fellow to understand the fact that she or he, that is the Catholic, does not have to force his or her partner to come into the Catholic Church, but rather let that fellow understand the fact that the partner cannot in any way, stylishly or otherwise, try to prevent that Catholic individual to practice any other denomination other than the Catholic religion that that fellow has had passion for.
All right. I'm getting more points because this is wider than I thought. But then, what can you tell us that? Can you possibly tell us that this mismarriage of a thing? Because I've seen a situation where somebody was married in the Catholic Church with a non-Catholic, and the person took all the vows and said yes. But at the end of the day, the man just, when they got to there, he said, I'm the father of the house, I'm the man of the house. So therefore, you have to follow whatever laws I give. And some will go as far as telling you that the Bible has actually said that the man is the head of the house, so therefore you should respect and honor the man of the house. Now, does this factor, or how has this factor affected the children upbringing and the family? Because we see that a lot of people don't even understand deep about Christianity, and most especially this young generation, going to, because you see a woman, she's beautiful, she's not a Catholic, or we just marry and say, let's just do it. When we go, after we get to the house, we think or know what to do.
The point you raised is very, very crucial, and we have a lot of that happening, not even in our parish alone, but as far as the Catholic community is concerned. But my response to that actually is to say to us that if you go down memory lane, even in this our parish ascension, you agree with me that we have some of these our adults, even our old age daddies and mummies, that have actually contacted these mixed marriages, and to the glory of God, you see that their marriages still suffice. So the bottleneck we have here is that what is happening to our youth? What is happening with the newly contracted marriage or this present generation marriages, that things happen to take a different turn? Now, in my response to this is just to let us know that, you see, if we are a role model into whatever we believe, if you make yourself a shining example as an upcoming youth, that this is the faith I belong to and this is what I believe in, that I'm not a lukewarm Christian, by the time that youth gets to the age of thinking marriage, he or she will be able to reaffirm in the course of their courtship and in the course of their religious discussion, to be able to let that partner know, this is what I believe in and this is what I hope to practice. And coincidentally, maybe I would say partly a form of ignorance, or they really don't understand how deep-rooted what we call dispensation that the local ordinary offers for that youth that is intending to contract a mixed marriage. Because when they come forward to talk to the parish priest of Ascension, take for instance, or other Catholic other Catholic parish that they belong to, I know one simple fact, that there are sessions of interviews with the parish priest, even at times with some of the marriage preparation class facilitators, to be able to know where the mindsets of these two partners are. And you know, when question and answers ensues and the fellow agrees to sign that form of dispensation, which the details of that form highlights that that non-Catholic partner would allow the Catholic partner to nurture the children of that marriage in Catholic instruction, and to bring that child or children that is being blessed in that marriage to offer them for baptism. So in that non-Catholic person giving that affirmation and even putting pen on paper to fill that form and making a signature which the local ordinary of that parish will sign, that fellow is entering into a spiritual covenant. And unfortunately, as my partner has mentioned in the course of this discussion, that when they start living under the same roof as husband and wife, the man turns into something else. I will say this to you: the woman happens to feature as the person that is always at the receiving end when issues come forward like this, and then they want to bring in the form of husband is the head of the family. But you see, in Christendom, a female Catholic that knows what she believes in, and she makes herself a role model right from inception. What I mean by inception here is in the course of their courtship, and they make sure that you have effective and efficient communication with that partner, when that issue comes up, even when they start living together as husband and wife, that Catholic woman in that marriage, she reserves the right to stand her ground, that this is what this partner has signed for, and this is what has been promised before the Eucharistic celebration of marriage. And in fact, with my experience as one of the facilitators of marriage preparation class, this is part of what can actually be dragged between the man and the woman, not going into separation this time around, but the lady can reaffirm her faith and stand up to her religious belief, and inadvertently makes herself become a martyr, as we have in some of the documents we have in the Catholic Catechism.